Harare City Council is lobbying parliamentarians to push for approval of the expansion of the CBD to increase revenue. This came out during a verification visit to the city's subsidiaries by Parliament's Public Accounts Committee. More in the following report.
After paying salaries, taxes and remitting a portion of the revenue to the Harare City Council, city parking is left with less than 20% for operational costs, which is barely sufficient. City parking is now lobbying legislators to support their request to central government to expand the central business district. If approved, the expansion will enable city parking to charge parking fees in areas north of Herbert Chitebo Avenue.
Delay in approval of amendments of the parking bylaw, because the bylaw recognize a ticket, the manual written ticket. So we have also made and contributed to the amendment of that bylaw, but there are delays in it. Delay in the approval expansion of the CBD. Believe me, members would agree that there's a number of businesses which are mushrooming outside Herbert Chitebo going up there. So we have also, with the City of Harare, applied for relevant organization to consider the expansion of the CBD to beyond Herbert Chitebo. The recommendation, Honorable Chair and respected members, is that first, that Parliament facilitates the release of excess parking bays taken by ministries or pays parking fee for the excess of parking bays. Parliament facilitates the approval process of the CBD expansion. Last but not least, that Parliament facilitates expedition of amendment of the parking bylaw.
Harare City Parking was a loss-making venture before partnering with Easy Park in 2013. Following the success of the partnership, Harare Mayor Jacob Mafume says the city is considering expanding city parking's jurisdiction and granting the subsidiary additional bylaws to enforce. These include regulations on building maintenance, littering, and rubbish dumping.
We have over 32 bylaws, the littering, bins in the shops, the frontage of the shops, unfinished buildings, and so forth and so forth, existing bylaws that we are not enforcing. We were thinking that if we could look at extending the mandate, then this would help the town, because in every street there is a city parking marshal. And if we expand their mandate, they will then be able to deal with the old buildings, unrepaired buildings, even people who are dropping litter.
Legislators from the Public Accounts Committee also toured Harare Quarry. This is a subsidiary of the city where an outstanding issue remains regarding a $4.5 million United States loan given to the company in 2017 to purchase a crusher, which is yet to be accounted for.
The reason why we are here, when we summoned them, they didn't turn up like what we had. The manager, apparently he was there, he had other business, then he left. So we had to come here to see for ourselves, and to our surprise, we now know the reason why he didn't turn up, because he didn't want to come and present the forensic report that we wanted. There is a huge scandal here that we would want to go back to Parliament and investigate. We have now asked them to provide us copies of the forensic report, because by now they were supposed to be following up with the law enforcement agencies, ZAC and police, because this is something that happened in 2018.
Harare Quarry is also said to be operating at only 14% of its potential capacity. Legislators have expressed concern over this underperformance. They said they'll deliberate and chart a way forward. Sharon Mujenjema for CTN News in Harare.
Konapo, ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.